What are we making?
We are making tortilla bread. This is a very simple, easy recipe.
6 minutes.
Yes, literally minutes. So that was 2 cups of flour.
I'll put a little bit of butter in there.
Tiny little bit of butter. And some baking powder. Just a couple pinches.
I don't know why you really need it, but I just read online. Some people use it.
A little bit of salt.
I don't like too much salt.
Sea salt.
And it was 2 cups of flour.
Yes, it was 2 cups of flour.
And then about 3/4 cup of milk. You can do it without milk, but the milk makes it so sweet.
Yeah, you can do it with water, but it's much better with milk.
It sweetens it. Makes beautiful bread. This is flour, not corn, obviously.
Yeah. You could probably put a little bit of cornmeal in there if you really wanted to.
Yeah, you have cornmeal. I could make cornmeal. Oh well, next time. I never even thought of that.
Yeah.
Thought about that.
Next time. Actually, next recipe that we should do is like some cornbread. Because I make amazing freaking cornbread.
Well then, next one will be you film, or I'll film you next time.
Making some cornbread. Actually, I wanted to try this cornbread. It's bacon and sage. It's like the traditional southern cornbread. You use bacon drippings instead of vegetable oil and all this other stuff. It's so good.
Same principles as making pasta, people.
Pulverizing.
Just gonna add a little bit of flour to this.
What happened to your hand? Your finger.
Those are the burn blisters.
Oh, that's right. You burnt yourself.
I always burn myself. I'm a very clumsy person.
Actually, yesterday I was making bacon and eggs. And you know how like the bacon always splatters? I swear to God, they should invent like face guards because I got splattered in the face so many fucking times. Oh, so many bleeping times. I should really watch my mouth.
Yes, Mom told me to tell you not to swear on camera.
Yeah, you swear too sometimes.
I do. I have a potty mouth.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Sheila. I will really, really try hard not to do that again.
See, we're hermits, so we're not used to being around people in society anymore.
Well, it's not that. I used to work at a hatchery, and every second word out of people's mouths there was like, you know, the F word or whatever. So it's really hard not to catch on to that kind of, vocabulary when you're around it all the time.
I know what you mean.
But I'm not as bad as I used to be.
I'm just balling these up, get them ready for the tortillas.
So how many tortillas can you make with roughly 2 cups of flour?
I'm going to try to make these really big.
Yes, because we have my very nice, recently seasoned, I just seasoned it before we decided to do this, so it was nice and ready and prepped, cast iron skillet, which is probably the same skillet I will use next time we do a video for the cornbread. Yeah. Either that or I'll use the small one, but I'd like to do the big one because when I make a small batch it goes in like minutes. Maybe if I do a big batch it'll last until like the second day.
We're bread lovers and homemade bread is the best. And it just takes minutes too. Now I never do anything perfectly round and I do not have a round press.
Of course.
So,
who cares?
Who
cares if it's round or not? It's a tortilla.
I know.
Homemade. I mean,
rustic is pretty.
It is.
Very pretty.
So it goes into a dry skillet. You don't add any oil or anything like that. It's seasoned, so it is somewhat non-stick, but the tortilla is basically it's not going to stick to the pan, right?
No.
No.
Do you flat up pretty good? I like
what temperature do you want the?
Oh, yeah, we should have already had that.
Well, it's already preheated. It's pretty much preheated from me seasoning it, but yeah.
There you go.
Do you want to put that on a plate, or?
Well, no, we can just keep them on the counter.
Okay.
The counter's clean, so it doesn't really matter.
I licked it before you came over.
Oh shoot. I licked it too.
And then I sat on it.
With a bare bottom.
My bare bottom.
It's just easier to roll out after you flatten like this, guys.
And then Amanda came over and rubbed her maple leaf panties all over my counter.
Oh yeah, it was hot.
After we licked it and sat on it.
It's so hot. I've got another pair. They're all nice and pretty.
They're
see-through. Be that. Yeah, but Faith, I wear them over top of tights.
I'm not discriminating see-through panties.
Nothing wrong with see-through panties.
Exactly.
See, we figured out a way for our cheap yoga and aerobic-looking outfits.
Just wear nice panties and put them over your leggings.
Put them over your leggings instead of buying really expensive outfits. See, us poor women, we're intelligent, eh?
We just buy underwear.
Okay. Okay, we've got the pan preheated.
Yes, the pan is preheated to 5, which
Medium
is
heat.
just a little bit over medium, yeah. We rolled out all the pitas, and now we're putting them in the pan to cook. Shouldn't take too long.
No, it's only about a minute on each side. You'll know when it's starting to cook.
Because it'll
bubble.
Yeah.
And then flip immediately.
You don't want to burn them. Because then they'll get all crunchy and they won't be pliable. So those are all our pita breads. I'm not sure how many we made, but it didn't take us very long at all.
2 cups, 1.
And they're pretty big.
Filling 2. 3. 4. 5. 6, 7.
So we made 7.
That's not bad. See?
And those are large pita breads. Like, this is a large skillet, and it takes up pretty much the whole skillet, so...
I can barely make it through one of these.
That's almost the size of a dinner plate.
You see the bubbles starting to form?
Yeah. Oh, a little bit too long, but...
A little bit too long, that's because I was talking. It won't taste too bad anyways. Just scrape it off.
Very nice.
You do want a little browning on it, I will say though.
Yeah. But that looks really good. There we go. Perfect. My oven might run a little bit higher than yours, so if you want you can turn it down a little bit.
I think it does.
And plus it's a cast iron skillet, it holds the heat a lot more.
Oh yeah. Cast iron is the best in the world to cook with. See, look how fast that is burning. Holy moly. It takes longer on my stove. Yeah, there's a perfect one.
Wonderful.
I'm used to cooking on my stove. Sorry, people.
That looks really good. It smells good, too.
I mean,
I wonder, these ones are like regular pita bread, right? I imagine if you wanted to do like a sweet pita bread.
Oh, you could do spinach.
You could probably put a little bit of
tomato,
honey in it
pepper,
or something.
The signature salad dressing we just created by an accident. Oh man, that stuff's so good.
It's looking really yummy. Perfect. Look at that.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. Wonderful.
Save yourself $2 to $3 in this.
You're now adding the meat to the skillet. Listen to it sizzle.
Thank you, Carrie. That's me, Carrie. Woo! Okay, wait,
grating some garlic into the pan of steak for our wraps and bread.
Beef and more, I might add. The best thing.
Yummy salad, yummy mushrooms, and is there onions in it? No, just onions. Or mushrooms.
Pepper.
Oh, pepper and steak. I do have some peppercorn if you want to use that instead.
A little bit of salt just to
so good. We've got the cheese to put on our wraps, and look at those yummy veggies.
We're not going to cook them the full way through. We like them crunchy.
This is nom nom good. You have no idea how good this smells. I'm salivating. Drooling.
Let that cook down for a couple of minutes, and then we're going to make our wraps.
Yummy.
Just scream dinner's ready.
Dinner's ready. Oh, Robbie brings a chair.
Robbie, get it!
What do you think?
It's going to be good.
Oh, he's going to eat the plate and everything. Oh, careful!
Yeah, don't. Here you go, honey. Take it out to the living room.
Hayden, dinner's ready! What do you think of that?
Vegetables, all raw.
Yummy!
Oh, yeah!
Oh, yum!